Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about newborn feeding, which is a very common queries come from mothers, especially the first time mothers. How to feed their baby, what is exclusive breastfeeding, how frequently we should feed their babies. So we will discuss about all these points in today's session. So exclusive breastfeeding means giving only breast milk from birth up to 6 months of age. And you should not give anything like honey, gripe water, normal water. Anything should not be given except breast milk. If your doctor prescribes any medicine to your newborn, that you should give only. Generally, doctor prescribes vitamin D and multivitamin for newborn. For preterm newborn, sometimes doctor prescribes calcium or iron supplementation. So, in short, if your doctor prescribes any medicine, you should give only that medicine along with breast milk. Otherwise, only breast milk from birth up to 6 months of age. You should start breastfeeding within 30 minutes of normal delivery and within 2 hours of LSCS delivery, that is cesarean section delivery. For a newborn baby, every second hourly mother should give breastfeeding for at least 1 week. After 1 week, if a term newborn, after 1 week, baby should be fed by demand feeding. That is, when baby is crying, then only you should give feeding. But please remember, the gap between two feedings should not be more than 3 to 4 hours. That is, if your baby continuously sleeping for 4 hours, then you need to wake up your baby and you need to give feed to your baby. Yeah, that is a very common question comes from a mother, a new mother, especially first time mother, that how should I wake up my newborn? My baby is continuously sleeping and they are not taking feed. So first of all, I would like to tell, if your baby is sleeping, take your baby on your lap, talk to your baby, just move her hands and legs little bit, give massage, a light massage to his legs and hands. Mostly with this, your baby will wake up. If your baby doesn't wake up with this, then you should rub or pat over his back slowly. You can tickle inside the ear, or you can pat or tickle over baby's sole. With these things, baby will wake up. I would recommend, please talk to your baby. In some, we have found that some mothers, especially first time mothers, they do all these things, but they do not talk to your baby. So I insist, please talk to your baby. That help your baby to recognize your voice, and that increases the bonding between your baby and you, and your baby will wake up soon. For each feeding, baby should suck on your breast for 15 to 20 minutes. If your milk production is good and baby sucking is good, then within 15 to 20 minutes, baby it should satisfy baby's hunger, and baby will go sleep after 20 minutes of sucking. And it is expected that after 20 minutes of sucking, your one-sided breast should be empty. Yeah, if some milk remains after 20 minutes of sucking, then first of all, your baby didn't suck properly, so stimulate your baby to suck properly. But still, if some milk remains after 20 minutes of sucking, or if after baby goes to sleep and then also some milk is remaining in your breast, you should express the milk manually or with the help of some breast pump, and you should give that milk to your baby with a spoon or palate. Please remember to maintain hygiene. Whenever you express your milk manually, wash your hand properly and use a sterile container. When you use spoon or palate, you should use a clean sterile utensils. Yeah, please remember that sucking is a big exercise for newborn. So if baby continues to suck for more than 20 minutes, or when your breast has become empty and after that also baby is sucking just for a soothing experience, then they will lose calories. Sucking is a big exercise for newborn, so they will lose more calories and they will lose their energy, so the weight gain will not be enough. So baby should not be allowed to suck on breast for more than 20 minutes, maximum 30 minutes. Only allowing baby to suck on breast just for a soothing experience is not good. Baby should always feed from one-sided breast during a single feeding session. So for example, at morning 10 a.m. you are giving feed. So for example, you have started giving feed from right-sided breast. Please continue to give feeding from right-sided breast only. Baby should suck from right-sided breast for continuously 20 minutes. It is expected that after 20 minutes the baby will be satisfied and right-sided breast should be empty. As I told earlier, in case if right-sided breast is not empty, express that milk manually or with the help of breast pump and give to the baby by paladay or by spoon. Don't change the breast in between a single session. That is, please don't do like 5 minutes from right-sided breast, 5 minutes from left-sided breast. That is never recommended. So give from one-sided breast only, and then after 2 hours. So in our example, again after at 12 noon or at 1 p.m. when we'll give the next feed, then you should give from the left-sided breast. Why should we do like this, that from one-sided breast only? So that brings us to the question, what is foremilk and what is hind milk? Foremilk is the milk which is come from the front part of the breast, and when baby just starts sucking. So this is a thin milk and it contains only water and sugar, and it is to satisfy the thirst of the baby. The milk which comes at the later part, or the milk which is present at the later part of the breast, that is more thick, that is called hind milk, and that contains protein, fats, immunoglobulins and antibodies. That helps in baby's weight gain and for their better growth of immunity. So this hind milk is mainly important for baby's growth and immunity. So if you give 5 minutes from left-sided breast and 5 minutes from right-sided breast, then baby is getting foremilk from both breasts. So that is not good. You should give milk from one-sided breast only. So baby gets foremilk and hind milk of one-sided breast, and so baby's growth will be better. Also, this thick hind milk helps in baby's digestion. If you give only foremilk, then baby might have gas problem, colic problem, bloating problem, and your baby will be cranky and all. So to avoid all this problem and for the better growth of your baby, you should give hind milk properly. Yeah, it has been a common finding that suppose when mother is feeding from right-sided breast, some milk or some water-like secretion is coming out from left-sided breast, from the opposite breast. So that is a good sign. That is called let down reflex. That means your milk production is good. So you just wipe that whatever milk is dropping down from the opposite sided breast with a clean cloth, and nothing else is required. You should not store that milk. You should not try to give that milk to your baby. Don't do anything. Just wipe those drop of milk with a clean cloth, and that's all. Yeah, that is a very common question mother asks us, that how can she understand that baby's hunger is satisfying, baby is getting enough milk, or mother's milk production is enough for the baby. First of all, I would like to mention here, if you are healthy, if you don't have any physical or mental stress, and if your baby is healthy, and then your body will produce milk according to baby's need. For preterm babies, mother's milk production is different compared to a mother of a term baby. So please remember that mother's body knows how much milk is needed for their newborn, and your body will produce that amount of milk provided you are happy, healthy, you don't have any mental or physical stress. But still, there are some signs. If we follow those, we can understand, or we can be confident that yes, our baby is getting enough milk. First of all, as I told, a feeding should be given from one-sided breast for continuously 15 to 20 minutes. So for this 15 to 20 minutes, if milk production is continuous, milk flow is continuous, that means your milk production is good. Baby should go for sleep for at least 2 hours after each feeding. If baby wakes up after 1 hour and again starts crying for feeding, obviously you should see whether the diaper is soiled or not, or whether there is some other reason for your baby to wake up. If your baby wakes up only for crying, only for feeding, then you should understand that might be your milk production is not good. 8 times of good quantity urine in 24 hours. So if baby's urine production is good, that means baby is getting enough milk. And on average, baby should gain 20 to 30 grams each day. Weight gain should be 20 to 30 grams each day. Yes, you should definitely feed during night. I understand that for mother, particularly after cesarean section, it becomes difficult during to give feed during night. But you should give feed during night. As I told, you should give feed every second or third hourly. So you should give feed during night. If your baby is sleeping, you should wake up your baby and you should give feed. In a 24 hours, minimum 8 to 12 feed is definitely needed for proper weight gain and for proper feeding of newborn.
Virinchi Hospitals. Right to science.